The American workweek is a staple in our society. We've defined it as a standard 40-hour week, and it's become interchangeable with the 9-to-5 phrase. But it's one the government had to fight for. Back in the 1800s, with the Industrial Revolution in full force, a 70-hour week was normal. Men, women, and children would constantly endure 14-hour days. By the mid-century, the first legislation capping the workday was introduced, but it was only for federal employees. President Martin Van Buren issued an executive order shortening the day to 10 hours, while limits for the rest of the workforce wouldn't be established until 1919. It was that year the International Labor Organization held its first conference, deciding that workdays shouldn't exceed 9 hours a day, maxing the week out at 48 hours. Still, a decade away from today's standard, in 1926, Ford Motor Company became the first American company to adopt the 5-day, 40-hour workweek. Henry Ford cut employees' work schedule from 6 to 5 days. His reason? Increased consumer spending. In an interview in World's Work magazine, Ford said, "Leisure is an indispensable ingredient in a growing consumer market because working people need to have enough free time to find uses for consumer products, including automobiles." Other companies slowly followed Ford's lead, and soon, the government made it the standard. Starting on this day in 1940, the guidelines for a 40-hour workweek, set forth by the Fair Labor Standards Act, went into effect. This required many companies to pay their employees overtime wages for anything worked after 40 hours a week, introducing the government standard we know today.